Hey guys, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So this is kind of a combination video. As you guys know, my hair is short. Um, I've had a short cut for a couple years now, and it is time for a wash. But because I use a lot of spritz on my hair, because my hair doesn't hold with it being fine textured, I typically have to shampoo my hair once a week. And then in between that time, I will do deep penetration treatments, that kind of thing. So today I'm going to take you guys on the journey with me so you can see what I do because my hair always feels dry. Why? Because I use a spritz all the time. So I'm going to show you guys what products I use on just a regular wash day. And then I'll show you how I instant slash deep condition, but I'm not really going to be deep conditioning 100%. I'm actually going to be doing a 5-minute hydration treatment. And this is for just more like a quick instant condition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually be using this machine, which is my hydration machine. So hydration machines you can get from almost anywhere. You can get it online. Walmart actually sells one online. Almost every company sells one. All you need to do is Google hydration treatment machine. And you want to make sure that you get one that's made for the head. They have one for the face, and then they also have one for the hair. The one for the hair has a dome, like a dryer, okay? So what I'm going to do is go ahead and turn that on so that it can heat up. It does have to heat up because there's a heat element inside of it. So I'll show you guys the one that I have. So this one looks just like this. So it has the dome hood. It has a canister that holds the water, okay, like that. The canister holds the water. It has a bulb for you to be able to put more water. The canister also comes off, and then it has an on and off, and then a timer on it. Everyone's machine will be different. It depends on who makes it and how it's made. So what I'm doing is allowing that to get warm because that water does still have to go. So I'm going to shampoo my hair now. So I'll bring you guys on with me. You're only going to really see the back of my head because I'm shampooing my own hair. And I'll actually be using our new and improved silky shampoo, silky conditioner. And I'm actually going to do hydration treatment with my silky conditioner versus just doing it as an instant condition. So the first thing that I'm going to do is actually, because my hair is already so dry and it's not more, say, dirty, it's just, it has product on it. But because my hair is already so dry, I'm not going to clarify my hair. This thing always likes to back up. Ugh. I'm not going to clarify shampoo my hair today. I kind of alternate where I'll do a clarifying shampoo this week and then next week I won't. Only because I do wash my hair every week, but you have to improvise when you're washing your hair every week, guys. It's not something where you're going to do the same thing all the time. It's going to be alternating between what the hair needs and what you should and shouldn't do. So that's what I'm doing now, okay? So first thing I'm going to use is my silky shampoo. I am using warm water. I don't shampoo my hair using cold water. I use warm water. So your first shampoo is really going to be to clean the hair. For me, because I don't want it to get any drier than where I am, and this water is very hot, so I'm trying to turn it down a little bit. Okay. So I'm just going to add some water to my hair. Okay, so I can actually smell the spritz in my hair, which that's how much I use. So with the silky shampoo, I'm going to use about that much for the first shampoo. The good thing about the silky shampoo is it does lather very well. So for my first shampoo, I like to really get it in there because this is the cleanser. I don't like stuff in my face, Lord. There we go. This is the cleanser. So I'll put it in, really scrub really well because this is what is going to get that spritz and product out of my hair. Now, most of the time you would do this with a clarifying shampoo, but because I'm not doing my clarifying wash day this week, I'm just going to use my treatment shampoo because I really want to soften my hair up. So the Silky shampoo is a good hydrator. And everything that you hear me mention today, excluding my styling products, you can actually get at EliteHairCareUSA.com. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and rinse my hands off. So if you're doing this at home, the only difference is I have a shampoo bowl. At home, you have your sink. So that's the only difference, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and rinse this out. Now the Silky shampoo is infused with honey and biotin, so it also helps to strengthen the hair at the same time. All right, so we're gonna do one more shampoo. And this one is gonna be a quick one. And then all of this plus more that I'm talking about is actually going to be talked about on our Hair Care Like a Pro webinar this Sunday. So definitely register if you haven't already by going to EliteHairCareUSA.com. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze that out and towel dry my hair. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you guys up with me. Whew. All right, so our hydration machine is actually ready, which is good because I'm only gonna do a 5-minute hydration therapy treatment. But typically you want to do this for about 20 minutes, okay? So I'm putting our Silky conditioner on my hair. And you want to make sure that you really saturate, okay? And then I'll take my wide tooth comb through my hair. Even though I have short hair, I still comb through it. All right. So I'm going to rinse my hands off because I need to position myself for the hydration machine. And like I said, I'm only going to go under there for 5 minutes. So when you're doing a hydration therapy treatment, you do not use a processing cap. You do not need a processing cap for this because you really want the actual hair to be exposed. So I am going to move you guys over this way. Okay, and then I'll tilt you down because I'm actually just going to move this chair this way. So dry that off because I wet it up. And then we will bring over our hydration machine because it's nice and ready. So you see the steam coming out. The steam is coming from the water, okay? So you do not want to use a processing cap for this. I am only going to be doing 5 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer to 5 minutes. And then when you do this, you sit and you pull the dome over your head. So it's going to steam your face as well. That's normal. And then up here, my particular machine, I can open it or close it. If I want it to be really intense, then I'll keep it closed. But it also gets really hot. So I'll start this way, but if I'm only doing it for 5 minutes, I'll use it closed only because I want to really get that moisture in there and within this 5 minute time span that I'm doing it. So remember, I do my wash day every week. Hold on. Oh. And the other thing about this is whenever I keep it closed, it really builds a lot of moisture in here. So keep a towel handy. Now, if it's too intense, because some people are not used to this, then you can open the dome. Okay, I'm gonna have to open it because it's so much moisture. All right, here we go. You can open the dome and let some of that moisture escape. I had to do it because the water is gonna keep 2 years now. It's really good. But any hydration machine works fine. From here, I like to sit under here for a max of about 15 minutes. And then after that, but today I'm only going to do 5. So this is going to be kind of like a quick, what we call like I call it an intense hydration therapy treatment, but the quick version. This is a quick version. I don't want it to go for too long. Furthermore, I have short hair. So 10 minutes for me is actually good, but I'm only going to do 5 minutes today for the sake of time. And because I'm going to have a full-on wash day again next week. Because I wash my hair every single week, I don't always have to do everything in the typical regimen. But that's because I wash my hair every single week. So right now, you know, even my pores in my face are open from the steam, which is good because it's helping to release a lot of those toxins. It's just like a sauna. But for my hair is hot. Like, it's really hot. And I've only been under here for about 2 minutes. So just imagine when because that cuticle is wide open. So it's soaking in all the goodness of the Suki shampoo and, well, not even shampoo, the Suki conditioner. And I do not have on a processing cap. So why don't you wear a processing cap when you are doing a hydration treatment? The goal is you want the cuticle to be wide open and you want it to take in the moisture from the steam and also the conditioner that you have on your hair. Some people do this without conditioner, which is okay. But for this particular situation, I want my hair to be infused with all the goodness from the silky conditioner. I want the hydration. I want the moisture. I want that real supple feeling on my hair. So hydration therapy allows you to do that. But when you put a plastic cap on, guess what? You now have to get this steam through a processing cap. There's no point of that. The only time you need a processing cap is if you're using this dryer right here or this type of dryer where it is a dry heat. This is a wet heat, so it is made to go on the hair directly and not through a processing cap. It kind of alleviates even doing it when you have on a processing cap. Okay? All right, so I'm gonna give it 1 more minute and then we're out. So can you guys clearly see my forehead is like nice and wet? So I basically get a facial while I'm under here. Imagine if I was under here for 10 minutes, and I usually put my entire head in the dome because I want all of those impurities to come out of my face, but in this case, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna wait till we get to about 14 minutes. In the meantime, you can ask questions. I won't be able to rewind back with my finger because I'm so far away, but you can definitely ask any haircut questions in between now and minute 15. Whew. This thing is hot. And then for those who have short hair, this is why I like to do stuff like this, because people think that just because you have a shortcut, that does not mean that you need to treat your hair. Yes, you do. It's not excluded. It's no different from me saying natural hair is not excluded from getting the best care either. Relaxed hair is not either. Shortcuts also need treatments, hydration, strengthening, all that good stuff. So like I said, this is also stuff that we'll be talking about on Sunday during the Hair Care Like a Pro webinar. And the link is actually in the description box for those who want to register. And then I'll be in New York, January 25th, Atlanta, February 21st, and LA, March 22nd. hallelujah. I'm almost there. Almost there. Now, would I say you have to run and buy a hydration therapy machine at home? No. Is it a good thing to have at home? Definitely. It's something that I would invest in to have at home, especially if you have children. This is probably one of the best things to do with children's hair because they lack moisture the most. So you can actually use the hydration machine on children. I just would basically tilt the hood up a lot higher for children and just make it their hair because they're not going to be comfortable with it being their face. So just keep that in mind. Octavia, what are you doing in the hospital, girl? Are you okay? All right, I think I'm ready. If you pulled a strand of hair and it snaps easily, what does that mean? It's probably over-processed, very, very weak. Probably need some protein. You have Atlanta on the 22nd on this week. Oh, sorry, Rosalind, you're right. Atlanta's the 22nd and LA is the 21st of March. Oh yeah, look at that. And I'm fully relaxed, guys. Thank you. But yeah, I have a full-on relaxer. Trust me, I ain't short a relaxer. Now my hair just feels really, really soft, as it does anyway. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and turn off our hydration machine, and then we're going to rinse my hair. And in the meantime, I'm gonna turn on my dryer here. And then I'm just going to point you guys in the direction of the bowl. As you guys can see, I have a lot of products up here because I use a lot of different products for different reasons. This is why you see this many products up here. Okay? But you as a person at home, your hair care arsenal should not look like this. I'm a professional, so I deal with different hair types all day. If yours looks like this, there's something wrong because it shouldn't. If you have this many products on your sink, you're really needing to do a purge. And we're going to talk about that on Sunday as well because all of my hair care dolls are going to be doing purges on Sunday during the Hair Care Like a Pro webinar. Alright, so I'm going to use cold water, okay? Cold water, and we're going to rinse. You want to use cold water on the hair while it's still warm from the hydration machine. You don't want to let it cool. You want to use the cold water so that it instantly closes the cuticle, but also closes in some of that hydration, also closes in some of that conditioner, and it really nourishes that bulb from the inside, okay? Ooh, it's cold. So if you notice, I thoroughly rinse my hair on purpose. The goal is you do not want to leave conditioner in your hair. You want to rinse it thoroughly, okay? Those of you who like to leave conditioner in your hair after a shampoo and condition service, do not do that, please. That is not made for you to do it that way. You need to rinse that out because you do not know how much you left in. It's better to just use a leave-in conditioner after the fact, okay? So I'm going to take you guys over here to my chair with me. And then we're going to finish out the molding process. So I'm going to be using our Bronner Brothers wrap foam, which is not mine. But I'm also going to be using our hydration mist, which is our hydration and strengthening leave-in spray. Okay? because you'd always want to make sure that you finish with a hydration hydration. I don't want to say hydration. You want to make sure you finish with a leave-in conditioner, not hydration. Leave-in conditioner, okay? So I'm going to spray some on. And our hydration therapy spray is bomb, okay? Like, yes, an absolute. I'm high porosity, actually, because I have a relaxer, so I'm high porosity. So as I was saying, for those of you who have fine textured hair, and you say, oh, so what can I do to make my hair thick? There's no such thing. I have fine textured hair. I'm not missing any hair, but guess what? You still can see my scalp, so it has that appearance, right? Because I have fine textured hair. If I had this same hair and it was coarse, you wouldn't be able to see my scalp. So I like to use that as an example because I get that question a lot. Oh, my hair is so thin. How do I get it thicker? If it wasn't made to be thick, then you probably have fine textured hair. So don't confuse the two. Another thing we'll talk about on Sunday, y'all. All right, so I'm going to tilt you guys down with me. So I've already put on my leave-in spray. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is put a little bit of my wrap foam on my hair. I'm actually going to do a down style this week because next week I'm going to do an up style. Okay. I'm going to take my comb. So I always start with the wide side. I try to most of the time. And then once I get it kind of combed in the direction that I want it to be, then I'll use the fine tooth side. All right. So because I'm going to do it in a down style, I'm actually going to mold it this way. So remember, as I said, when you're molding your hair, you always want to mold in the direction that you're going to style. Okay, and I don't like parts, so I always do it this way. And then if I want to make a part, I can make one, but I don't like to mold it with a part because that's very hard to get out. So I'm going to mold my hairline. And when I say mold my hairline, I'm basically putting it in the direction that I want to be. All right, so my hair is nicely molded. So I am going to use a wrap strip this time instead of, what are those called? End paper. Because I really need my hair to lay if I'm going to do a down style. So I always start in the back and I place my paper. Okay? And then when I get here, I'll stretch it out. I have a huge head, so these papers work great for me. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. And then I'll be doing a Q&A while I'm under the dryer, so you guys just give me 1 second. All right, so I'm gonna set you guys up with me over by the dryer, and then we'll do some Q&A, and you guys can ask questions, that kind of thing. I most likely won't do the style on live because my client probably would be here by then, so I'll have to style it later, and then I'll just film that video. So then you guys can see the finished product. All right, so I'm taking you guys over here with me. So get your hair care questions ready. All right, so I'm gonna set my dryer to 30 minutes, even though I know I still need more time, but 30 minutes is probably what I have. I'll bring you guys up close. So when you mold your hair, by the way, when you mold your hair, guys, with a shortcut, it's always best to mold it and sit under the dryer for at least 15 minutes to allow that mold to set. And then you can probably go about your day if you want to just air dry the rest of it. But you need to get at least 15 minutes worth of heat just to allow that mold to really set in place. All right, so let's take some hair care questions. I'm gonna tilt you guys down. What is the difference between the hydration steam with a moisturizing conditioner in one's hair and then the regular deep conditioning method with moisturizing deep conditioner in one hair? So Annie, the hydration machine is done without a processing cap. It's done without a processing cap because you want to allow that moisture, the molecules from the water, the steam, right? The liquid becomes a gas. So you want that steam to get into the actual follicle, and it opens the cuticle and deposits that moisture and some of that conditioner into the hair. It helps to hydrate that hair. Hydration, water. When you do the dryer, which is dry heat with a processing cap, you're basically heating up the exterior version of that cap. You're heating up the outer layer of that cap and opening the cuticle that way. But you're not also adding in the moisture from water. You're not actually adding the hydration. Hydration is water. You're not actually getting that into the hair, which you do sometimes need. That's why we call it an intense hydration therapy versus just a deep conditioner. When you use a processing cap, you're only depositing conditioner. When you're doing a hydration treatment, you're actually depositing moisture, which is the water molecule, and conditioner. That's why we call it that. And I'm going to tilt you guys down more because I feel like I'm pulling my head up. Now it's just giving my neck problems. There we go. Let's see here. Crystal, I've been using your products for a month and baby, it is doing marvelous. Thank you. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Let me get a screenshot of that. Spread the word to all you know about her products. Thank you, Octavia, and I hope you feel better soon, babe. How long have I been doing hair? 15 years. I started right out of high school. My temple insides were clean for 17 years. Hair has started to grow in that area. Will it grow back like it was at first? Probably not. The hair changes every couple years, so it would not look like 17 years ago. That I know. It'll probably look better. Sometimes it might come out a little finer. It can be so many different things because your body has changed within 17 years. Is one option better than the other? It just kind of depends on what the hair needs. If the hair is lacking, like if it's really dry and brittle, which brittle isn't a good term because brittle means it's actually falling off. If it's really dry, the intense hydration therapy is going to do you wonders. If it's not so much dry, but you still need to hydrate or just not more hydrate, moisturize, then you can do the other. But it's really more on preference for you and then what your hair needs. How often can I use the Elite Growth Elixir? If you're in the natural state, as often as you like. I mean, in the relaxed state, as often as you like too. But remember, relaxed hair is high porosity, typically. So it's going to soak up everything it touches. So you probably need to be very sparing because the Growth Elixir is very, very thick. It is a very luxe oil. So it's really thick. Be careful with it. Treat it like gold. You don't need a lot. If you funny have a hydration machine, can I use a cap and hot towel? You can. And actually one of the vendors that was at the Boss Baby event this weekend, she has a cap called a thermal, I think it's called thermal cap. Lord, what is it called? Is it a thermal cap? I think it's called thermal cap. I'll find the link. Her cap is actually patented and made with flaxseed. And you can warm it in the microwave and it heats up it basically heats up inside the cap, and then you can use that to be a hydration treatment. And and it heats up for up to 35 minutes, I think, or 45 minutes. I'm gonna find her card, and then I'll leave her website description in my website address in my description box, because her cap is actually really, really good. I was very surprised when I saw it, and it's something that you can use to do the hydration treatment at home without a hydration machine. So I'll get the link and I'll put it in the description box. It's not my product, but I definitely think that her product is an amazing product, and it's something that I would definitely use at home. So yes, I have to get the link though. It's in my car, so I'm gonna put it in the description box. And for those of you who want to be able to do hydration treatments at home, you can definitely use her cap. It doesn't need to be plugged in. It actually gets warmed up in the microwave, and then you put a processing cap on, and then you put that over it, and it's washable. It's washable. That was another good thing about it. Beverly, that answer was also for your question. Life of Key, hi, how are you? If you don't have a hydration machine, can you use a hot towel? Anita, same thing. Can you reflect back to 10:08 and touch on Octavia's response, please? What was Octavia's response? Hold on. Oh, where she said low porosity hair lacks moisture and high porosity lacks strength. That is correct. So Queen Blake, that is correct. I'll talk more in detail about that this Sunday during the Hair Care Like a Pro webinar. So that's something that I'll definitely recommend you register for. Won't steam from a shower help for hydration? Yes, but it's not concentrated on the head, so that's not enough. You need it to concentrate on the head, just like a dryer. If I stand under a dryer, is it going to dry everything on my body? Probably not. My hair won't dry enough. So you want it to concentrate on that area. That's why it's best to use a hydration machine. Or once I get that link, I'll put the thermal cap information there. Hi, I have natural hair. How often do you recommend a hydration treatment? As often as you need, Nikki. But one, you need to know your porosity before you do that, because too much hydration on high porosity hair is going to swell the cuticle, and then you're just going to be expelling moisture left and right. So you definitely need to know your porosity first. My eyebrows are gray. It looks like I have a little handlebars. What can I do about it? Nothing. That's just what you have. I mean, some people color them. But there's nothing. Eyebrows is nothing. I don't have much eyebrows on the end of mine, so there's nothing I can do about that either. Good morning, Miss Crystal. If you don't have a hydration machine, how can you do a hydration therapy? You know what, guys? Hold on 1 second. Let me see if Andre has her card next door. Hold on. Thanks. Okay, guys, I'm back. I just got the name. Hold on. I just got the name of her site. So I'm going to spread the love with you guys in just a second. Hold on. Hold that thought, honey. Hold that thought. I'm so happy we had it. So now I can tell you the name. All right, I'm back. Here we go. So for those of you who were asking the name of the cap, or asking what you can use to do your hydration therapy treatment, this is her website. It's thermal. If somebody could type this in the chat for me. For hydration treatments, or Octavia, type this for me, okay? For hydration treatments, you can also use thermal caps from thermalvibes.com. So thermalvibes.com. And I know this is backwards, but that's what it is. Thermalvibes.com. And she actually makes this cap. It is washable. It is patented. It is made with a flaxseed sack. Flaxseed sack. There we go. And that is what you can also use at home to do your hydration treatments. And when I saw it at my Boss Babes event, she was one of my vendors. I thought it was very unique. I thought that it was a very good idea because I have so many of you who always ask me that. So it's thermalvibes.com. She is a Black-owned business. She's a new business. So we need to everybody needs to go and get you a thermal cap right now. Go to thermalvibes.com and in the notes, say Crystal sent me. Just put in the notes, Crystal sent me, because I want her to know that I'm really supporting her brand, because I really think that is a great idea. And we need to get all her caps out of there. We need to oversaturate her business, y'all, because she really deserves it. It's a great idea. It's an idea that she bred from the life of buying someone's product and it didn't offer what she needed. And she said, well, dang it, let me make one myself. And they come in so many different colors. And yes, they come in so many different colors. So you guys go to her site, thermalvibes.com. Look at the caps. They are patented caps. They are good to do your hydration treatments and your deep conditioning treatments without a dryer. All you need is a microwave, and we all have a microwave, okay? Because we all have a microwave, okay? So definitely go to thermalvibes.com, and that is where you can get the cap to be able to do your treatments without a dryer or a hydration machine. So you're welcome, and don't forget to tell her that Crystal sent you. All right, let me go back to the questions. Okay, so if you steam more, will that help the hair not snap so easily when you pull it? Not necessarily brown melanin. It sounds like your hair is lacking in strength, and you need to start strengthening too. It shouldn't be snapping like that. That means your elasticity is off. You probably lack elasticity. So it's something that you did to your hair, because it shouldn't just snap. Not at all. And don't forget that when the hair is wet, it is in the most sensitive and volatile state. So I wouldn't do that when it's wet, but it sounds like it could be overprocessed. It could be dehydrated. It could need strength. It could be a total number of different things. Oh, Octavia, you have a cap like that, but hers can be washed. Oh, okay, got you. Anita, I have gray coarse hair with some brown mixed. It always feels dry. What's a good moisturizer for my hair? And I also have some hair color as well in my hair. So Anita, it sounds like you probably are low porosity. Low porosity hair needs leave-in conditioner. Our hydration and strength intense leave-in spray will be great for that, but you also need to make sure that you are moisturizing through shampoo and conditioner as well. You're welcome, guys. Will it be okay to do the hydration method right before you do a silk press? Well, clients that come to me, they get what we call the works sometimes by choice. And that includes a hydration treatment and then the silk press. So yes. And it won't be too much moisture. Sometimes the hair hasn't been hydrated in years and it's craving it. So it probably actually will help more than anything. Where in Brooklyn will you be doing hair? I have not secured my location in Brooklyn for doing hair just yet, but you guys will know that really soon. I looked for your event, for you on Eventbrite for the NYE event. I don't see you. Are you up yet? Yes, just go. There's actually, the link is actually down in the description box for you to be able to register for New York, Atlanta, or LA as of right now. Thank you, Karen. Hi, Arizona, and drinking coffee. Hi, Crystal. I read about the thermal cap. Was the vendor naturally curly? That's where I found the thermal caps. No, her website is thermalvibes.com, and it is a black-owned business. She is brand new, but her product is patented. So that means that she really stood behind her product, and she went the extra mile and paid the $1,800 to patent her product. And it's a really quality product. It's very thick, and I've never seen anything like it. So I was so amazed when I saw it. Hold on, guys. I have to go back. There we go. I found that beta blocker blood pressure medicines can cause congestive heart failure as well as diabetes. But the first body symptom I noticed was my hair falling out years ago. Yep, that's all a part of blood pressure. It happens. That's why they say typically zinc and biotin are your only levels of defense, but that doesn't always help either. Thank you, Karen. I just looked and Walmart doesn't carry the hydration dryer. So what you do is just go to Google and type in hydration hair machine, and then you'll see all the different ones come up. It's a third-party vendor through Walmart, but I don't know if they still have it. That was 2 years ago. Where in Atlanta will your event be being held? Where in Atlanta will your event going to be held? I'm trying to do it either in downtown Atlanta or Buckhead. But you'll know more as well with that. Atlanta's a very big city, so I've been looking at different venues. I thought about doing it at one of the restaurants and using one of their rooms, but if anyone has any suggestions in Atlanta, New York, or LA, definitely I'm taking those in account, because I've been searching and just calling around to understand how their different venues work, because it's a little bit different from here. Thermal caps for hydration. Thank you, Octavia. What can I do to help my hair? Bertha, that's a very vague question. Come back with some details. I'm in Las Vegas. Hope you come here. So, Barbara, I probably won't be in Las Vegas for quite some time, but I'll be in LA, which is a lot easier for you to get to. Good morning. How are you? I'm great. I'm transitioning almost a year to natural. Should I cut the permed ends off while it's wet? That's the best way, because that's the only way you'll be able to see your curl pattern. So yeah, I have low porosity hair. So would once or twice a month be ideal to do a hydration treatment? Probably say once a month, and then the other month you do just a regular deep conditioner, moisture treatment. Can you explain how to check porosity? That's something that I'll be explaining on Sunday at the Hair Care Like a Pro webinar. So Tyra, I definitely recommend you register for that. The link is in the description box of this video. I use the hot head cap. It has the flax seeds and can help heat up in the microwave. I love it. That's great, Yvette. Yes, Anita. Her caps are so pretty. None of them look the same. They all have different fabrics and style. I love them. I love them. You're welcome, Geraldine. How do you keep low porosity hair hydrated when you work out? Something that I'll definitely be talking about on Sunday, Renee. So definitely register for the Hair Care Like a Pro webinar. But you can co-wash in between. But once again, when you're working out, it's very complicated. It's a give and take. Yay, Maria! Don't forget to say Crystal sent you. My mom's hair is falling out. She's diabetic and has heart issues. I know it can be her medicine. However, is there something I can do to help her? I'm only a cosmetology student, but I need to help. So LaTrue, biotin and zinc are great for people who have situations with high blood pressure and autoimmune diseases. Our hair repair and growth shampoo and conditioner does contain zinc and biotin. And in between that, I probably talked to her about asking her for physician about taking some hair, skin, and nail vitamins if she's not already taking a multivitamin. And create a regimen for her where it's at least once every 2 weeks you're treating her hair. She probably needs more intense treatment than anything else. And then you'd alternate. So you do silky shampoo, conditioner, hair repair and growth shampoo, conditioner, and you alternate your wash days, not on the same day. So if this 2 weeks you did moisture, this 2 weeks you do strength, this 2 weeks you do moisture, this 2 weeks you do strength. And if you already have some moisturizing products at home, that's fine too. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Hothead can't be washed. And she did say that. All of the ones that she found are not washable, but hers is washable. Did I get my stuff done on the computer? Okay, guys. So let me talk about my new website that I just paid $1,900 to get built. It doesn't support my my merchant. Y'all, I damn near cried yesterday. So my new website does not support my merchant. So I'm probably going to end up having 2 sites. One site that would be, that can be used for whatever international orders, that kind of thing. And then my current site that can be used for US orders. So for my international orders, I'm going to put them on that site. So it'll be Elite Hair Care. It'll be EliteHairCareInternational.com. And that'll be the site that you can use to order internationally. Can you believe that I'm aggravated? I am, but Square does not like that site, so they're competitors, and I didn't know until yesterday. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Is there a product I can use for elasticity? I get my relaxers done professionally, and the lady does my hair and never said anything about it. Maybe it's just me. Not really, Brown. That typically comes through your treatments like protein and moisturizing, that kind of thing. There's no treatment for just elasticity, though. I take beta blocker meds for my pressure. What can I do to help my hair when it falls out from time to time from the meds? You need shampoo or conditioner that contains zinc and biotin, which the hair repair and growth shampoo contains both zinc and biotin. I have coarse gray hair mixed with brown. It's very dry but not brittle. What's a good moisturizer? I also have hair color in my hair as well. I think I answered that one already, Anita. Oh yeah, I think I answered most of those already. Oh, no I didn't. Let me go back. The hotel's conference room would be good for Atlanta. That's where I live, and my mom has done conferences in hotels, so I'll be seeing you, God willing. Yay! Yeah, I contacted some of the hotels in Atlanta. They're kind of weird with how they do it. I have an adjustable hair steamer. I love it. Yay, Pam. I wear my hair short and put moisturizer. Can you come in? I wear my hair short and put moisturizer in it daily. Come on. Lately, I've been getting bumps on my head. What can I do about this? You probably need to go and see a dermatologist, my love. Good morning. You gonna wash? So it look like a wash. When is your relaxer? Oh, I did? Okay. I treat both sides of my hair. You say you're gonna do what? Oh, okay. You gonna do what? Okay. I treat both sides of my hair with the same, yet one side is flourishing and the other side is thinner. Sheds a lot and much shorter. Could this be because I sleep on that side? Probably, or because you do more to that side. That's your dominant side. Okay, thank you. I'm going to order shampoo and conditioner this week. Hair steamer, same as hydration machine. Yes. Any hotel in Buckhead, Gwinnett County, Dunwoody, Dorville, or Alfred are good, even in Tucker. Thank you, Annie. Good morning, Crystal. My hair is natural and growing. The crown is still short. I don't know what else to do to help it grow evenly. Be patient. You got to be patient. Patience is a virtue, y'all. And with hair, you got to be very patient. You got to be very patient. I realized from watching you, I need to stop with the protective styles, do a big chop, haven't cut hair in years, let my natural hair breathe, and start a hair care regimen. Absolutely, Anita. Good morning, Carolyn. Thank you for the tip off the school. LaTrue, have an amazing day at school. Yeah, the hair steamers are a pain to travel with. That's why I said the thermal vibes cap. Listen, honey, bomb idea. I'll try to get numbers to 2 event centers. Thank you, Annie. Good morning. Do you know what hair color line you recommend for people who are allergic to hair dye? Any remedy? So you're probably allergic to the developer that they use in hair dyes, but some people are also allergic to PPD. So you want to find a line that does not contain PPD. That is typically the allergen, but you gotta, it's a give and take. You gotta try it out. And then some people use henna, but I don't really like henna. Does sweat from working out dry out your hair? Absolutely. It actually dries it to death. And how do I combat it? If you have braids, there's no combating. You have braids, you have the hair binded up, so there's nothing to combat that until you take it out. All right, guys. So I'm about to get started on my client. I will do my video of how I style my hair later today, and then I'll upload it. Don't forget to click the link down in the description box to either get registered for the Hair Care Like a Pro webinar this weekend, which is Sunday, or you can go to one of my tour stops, which is January, February, and March, New York, Atlanta, and then LA. All of those links are down in the description box. Don't forget that you also get 15% off your purchase by using code YouTube whenever you order, unless there's a higher discount. Then typically it's the code YouTube to get the 15% off. I will talk to you guys later on today because I have a couple videos to upload. And I think that's it. All right, guys. Bye.